It was called the most valuable startup in America, a $47 billion empire promising to elevate the world's consciousness. But in less than a year, it collapsed into chaos, wiping out billions and exposing the wild truth behind one man's vision. This is the rise and fall of WeWork. WeWork wasn't just renting office space, it was selling a dream of community, collaboration, and a new way of working. Investors, celebrities, and tech giants couldn't get enough. But behind the glass walls and free craft beer, something was deeply wrong. Our story begins in 2010, when Adam Neumann, a charismatic Israeli entrepreneur, teamed up with Miguel McKelvey to launch a co-working space in New York. They called it WeWork, a place where freelancers, startups, and big companies could rent stylish offices without long-term commitments. Adam wasn't just selling desks, he was selling a lifestyle. Open spaces, glass walls, kombucha on tap, and a community where ambitious people could do what they love. The pitch worked. Investors poured in cash. By 2014, WeWork was worth $1.5 billion. By 2016, $16 billion. And then came SoftBank's Masayoshi Son, who after a single meeting invested $4.4 billion, telling Adam to be crazier. And crazier he became. Adam declared that WeWork wasn't just an office company, it was a tech company. No, a movement. He launched WeLive Apartments, WeGrow Schools, and talked about colonizing Mars with WeWork communities. The company's valuation hit $47 billion. IPO plans were set. The media called Adam a visionary, the next Steve Jobs. But there was one problem. WeWork was bleeding money. For every dollar earned, they spent $2. And as Adam chased bigger dreams, strange stories began to emerge, selling the trademark for the word "we" to his own company for $5.9 million, flying around the world in private jets, and a workplace culture some described as a non-stop party. In 2019, WeWork filed for its IPO, and that's when the curtain was pulled back. Investors saw massive losses, questionable spending, and a CEO who seemed more like a rock star than a businessman. Within weeks, the $47 billion valuation collapsed to under $10 billion. The IPO was canceled. Adam was forced to resign, walking away with a $1.7 billion golden parachute. Thousands lost their jobs. WeWork became a cautionary tale overnight. Once the darling of Silicon Valley, now a symbol of excess and hype. Today, WeWork still exists, but as a shadow of its former self. The dream Adam Neumann sold was powerful, but dreams alone don't pay the bills. WeWork's story is a reminder. In business, hype can make you, but it can also break you.